running the code, okay? Maybe I'm debugging whatever, I'm talking to my friends, whatever. I forget. Now I go to my code. Now, by the way, anytime you run something, you know that an icon is placed in the tray. Who knows what the tray, well, who doesn't know what the tray is? A tray. Ask. I say something, technical term. I'm not inventing stuff. You don't understand it. It's okay. You are students. So you raise your hand. Oh, what is this tray you're talking about, Dr. Jones? Okay? That's the tray. So when you run an application, like Visual Studio or whatever, it will show you, like here, I'm running Visual Studio. My problem. Now, it has this little highlighting thing around it to say that's running. Otherwise, on the tray, you also have things that are available for you to start. Application, like I run Mathematica, so I have an icon. If I click on that, it fires off Mathematica. But you see this guy here? That's the default little icon for a Visual Studio application. By the way, when you write an application, yes, you know now, okay, I know that you're okay, when you run an application, you can actually set up a default icon. If you have a company and you have a company logo, you can make sure that when you run one of your applications, it's your company logo. Just like Visual Studio, that's its logo. Mathematica, that's their logo. This is something that its logo, and so forth. Well, this is your application running, all right? You forget about that. You go ahead, you make a change in your code like this, and you say, okay, let's grow and let's rebuild this thing. So you say build or rebuild, build solution, it's running, and bada boom, bada bang, it's going on. Come on, what is it doing? Well, in my case, and here's your error. Unable to copy file. .exe. When you build an application, what do you actually create? You create an exe file. And the error you get, and it happens to all of us, is when you're running your code, you forgot that it's still running, and you ask to rebuild. Well, this thing will recompile, and at some point, after it's compiled everything, it's going to try to put all the object files together into an executable. And that's when it's going to say, wait a second, the executable is already running. It's busy. I can't just shut it off, okay, and replace it. So right now, the executable that it wants to put as the executable of the application is actually being used by this. It's right there. You are using it, in fact. If I do this, here it is. It's already running for my previous compilation.